Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 180. Oh, the darts fan in me wanted to say that for sure. Probably could have gone a little stronger with it, if I'm honest, but didn't want to ruin the voice at the start of the episode. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Happy weekend. Let me know who your team has got today. I think there's some FA Cup going on, isn't there? We're at home to, who are we at home to? Shrewsbury, who are pushing for a playoff spot. So, could be a tough one, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we come away with the 3 points. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a small favour. Hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 2,000, 1,500, 1,000 likes. Whatever you can muster up, I will appreciate. But let's go for those 2K likes. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. So, there is one major change in my starting 11, of course. In yesterday's video, we managed to, with the Rivals Rewards fodder, basically get Mario Gomez into the club. And I'll be honest, I'm quite excited to give him a little try, you know. Apparently, Hawk is the one for him. It makes him lengthy. And, of course, it's going to boost the pace, the shooting, and the physical, which is, I don't think you're going to be able to do a whole bunch with his dribbling. It is what it is at the end of the day. He's a big guy. Eto still definitely finds his way onto the bench, though. He deserves that spot. I mean, I don't really need a new striker, but I really want to see how this Strikeforce plays. And, well, let me tell you, I enjoy what's about to happen today. So it is time for me to play my Foot Champs playoffs. I realised I hadn't done that yet. I need to get into that. And got a little bit of travel coming up, so my content is, I'm now shifting it to try and get a little bit further ahead. But yeah, as we start, I get my first goal with Mario Gomez within 7 minutes, although unfortunately it's only an equaliser because my opponent scored on me really early. But when we finally went 2-1 up here, Didier Drogba doing the work. You'll have seen I put him as like a 99 on the thumbnail because I genuinely think he plays as about the best striker on the entire game. Yeah, oddly enough, this guy quits at 2-1 when, like, I was doing my utmost to try and hold as much possession as this guy, and I still didn't, or I still just about did it, whatever it was. And yeah, it felt like he was always on the ball, really dribbly, that sort of thing, technical. So I was quite happy to get a 2-1 rage quit. That could have been a difficult game if he'd have carried on. Good dribbling and strength and stuff out here from Gomez. Whips it in, and Drogba is there. I think the goalkeeper and the defender kind of like kicked each other or something, but it led to a nice easy goal for Didier Drogba, and that man finishes again to make it 2-0. 8 minutes. Is he going to quit as well? Oh, you bet he is. Yeah, this Strikeforce is firing. And the odd thing is that I think throughout a lot of this, you'll probably not notice a whole bunch of clips from Cruyff, but I use Cruyff. I use Cruyff quite a lot in the way that I will get the ball out to that man and I'll run down that left wing and I will keep doing it. I'll do this sort of thing here. If there's a ball through, then I'll play it. But I will often try and get out to the touchline, get down the wing, either cross it in for Drogba or just try and do a couple of skills and cut in so that, you know, 10, 15 FIFA minutes later, when I've done that 2 or 3 times, my opponent thinks, that's what he's going to do. And then I'll switch it up and I'll use the other 2 players. So they've dragged defenders out to the right or to my left or whatever, and then, you know, I get a little bit more space. That's what I try and do theoretically in my head. Whether or not it actually goes like that, I don't know. It's on a game-by-game basis, but a lot of the goals will come from Drogba and Gomez. A lot of the behind-the-scenes work will come from that magician that is Johan Cruyff. So this next guy quits at 3-0. Have we even let a goal in? Oh, actually, we let a goal in before we scored today. But it's only been 1 goal so far. 3-0. Pretty sure we're going to be able to get qualification to the weekend league, as that is quite the start, a perfect start, you might say. Next opponent has got De Ketelaere, Sanchez, 88 Anthony Gordon, a player of the month Rashford. Not your typical Mbappe and Jarzinho, but still some pretty dangerous attackers. Cruyff does get on the end of one there to get me a goal. You love to see it. And then Drogba just knocks it over to the Dutchman, who's going to find him again, and that little ball roll was kind of lucky. I think it kind of went through a defender's legs, but I'll take it. Get a goal, 2-0 up. Mario Gomez through to Drogba, And a power shot, green timed. I think I was enjoying myself in this one. Normally, I'd take it in a bit further, but obviously I felt confident enough to potentially waste an opportunity there if the goalkeeper was any good, but he certainly wasn't. And then look at this dribbling, right? So this is 3-star skills, 6'2", 6'4", whatever he is, Mario Gomez. I think he's all right. Yeah, he might not cut it against like the best players and the best defenders on the game, but you don't necessarily match up against them all the time, do you? So, you know, I reckon against the average and above average, you can make stuff happen with him. So that's 4-0, and that, my friends, is qualification at least confirmed. We'll try our best to carry on here, though. This guy's got Benassa, Eto'o, some nice players, and I wondered why he was rushing his goalie. I was like, oh, God, have I matched against some super sweat that's going to be, like, playing with his goalkeeper and stuff? But no. Rolled it into his own net. Gave me a win. Hey, greatly appreciate it. So that, my friends, is 5-0. And that's actually the 20 points that you need to qualify. So I could have just stopped there and literally ended it and got the rewards from that. But I thought... Excuse me. Apologies. My bad. Perhaps I'll have a drink of blackcurrant. I thought what I would do is try and get the 6 wins and then play until I lose kind of thing. If we can get it and go 6-0, that'd be amazing. Much better. Robinson's apple and blackcurrant. Unrivaled or unmatched as the best squash drink, in my opinion. Not sponsored. It took me into the second half to get a goal here, and I got it with Mario Gomez, a great over-the-top through ball, and then he just sort of ran onto it and scored. And I thought this one was destined for a 1-0. I had a few more chances, but then my opponent ran down the other end and shattered my dreams of a 6-0 by scoring that equaliser. So I didn't know if it was going to happen, but the super subs are on, as you can see. Actually, Alawairan, Adama and Eto'o are on. So Drogba, all 3 of the Strikeforce came off there, and that's what won me the game. So, yeah, I mean, let's face it, when you look at how much Adama costs, what is he, a couple hundred, 300 maybe, Alawairan, 850, Eto'o, 2.4 million. It's quite, let's just say it's a 3 million attack, maybe 3.5 million. So, yeah, it's not a bad super subs bench, is it, to bring on? And they obviously can do the business if required. So, 6-0 is absolutely brilliant. I have to say that I've done that once, maybe, and then just stopped. But like I said, at this point, I like the 6 win rewards. I'll play until I lose, and then we'll get whatever rewards come to us from that. So I'm 1-0 up. I go 2-0 up. Drogba into Zizou. Lovely finish from the Frenchman. He's just in the right place at the right time. And then this is new. So Mario Gomez has now taken my corner header spot away from Drogba. I don't know what to think about that. He obviously scored one a few seconds ago. But is Drogba or Gomez better in the air? Who's stronger? Who's better aerially? I need to find this out by looking at the in-game stats and stuff. Just bit my tongue as I was saying that. What is going on? But yeah, if it turns out that Mario Gomez is better, then I'm all for it. But I've just got so used to Drogba being in the right place at the right time for those headers that I would absolutely hate it if just because he's a bit taller or something, Gomez goes in that spot and I stop scoring them. Because let's face it, those are the sorts of goals I score a lot of. And they actually guide me through the weekend league a lot of the time. So after being 4-1 up, we won 4-3. I thought the game was about to absolutely troll me there. So that's 7-0. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's, for me, that's really good. And then I finally match up against the absolute beast. This guy had Team of the Year Mbappe, Prime Ronaldinho, he had Ginola, he had a lot of the amazing players that you can imagine very competitive FIFA players would have. And he was a good FIFA player. I was trying my best and just about surviving is the only way I can describe it. Unfortunately, this game was never going to go my way because he was just a better opponent with an absolutely crazy team. And at 2-0, 50 minutes, I thought, you know what? the perfect run of 10-0 is not going to happen. And I don't think the rewards for like 8 or 9 are actually that good, are they? So whatever. We end on 7 wins, so we get the 6-win rewards. I had a little duplicate in the club, so I whipped up a little 78 plus triple. We get ourselves a Sula from that, so absolute Sulas in the chat. And then we get, what do we get for 6-win rewards? Rare gold pack, 2 mega packs. What is it going to give us? Well, we can get a Spanish centre mid, lights up. It's going to be that famous Luis Alberto, the one that we basically always pack. But good thing about 83s is they're currently like 3,000 coins. So, yeah, I'll sell him. I'll sell him on. No problem at all. And then just discard the rest and move on to the next pack. I think I panicked for a second. I wonder if the England Stadium theme is worth anything, but you could buy it for like 500 odds, so it's literally worth discarding. I'll take the coins. Mega pack number 1 then. Reward pack number 2 is going to be no lights up. 81 or 82 rated Ben Chilwell. It's not what you want to see. There's quite a lot of players for a mega pack, don't get me wrong. And there's a shadow in there that I can either keep or sell. It's 1,500 coins or something probably. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I want to see at least an 84 from a mega pack. And what can we get in the final one? Can we get a walkout? Can we get anything like that? We can at least get lights up. It's going to be Canadian left back 84 from Bayern. It is Alphonso Davies. Fonzie, welcome to the club, my friends. That is going to be somewhere near the 8,000 coin mark, I'm pretty sure. And a Henderson, which again will be like 3,000 at the moment. So it's not huge bucks that we make today, but we'll make a little bit. Position modifier, Hunter, Shadow, whatever it is. You know, I could sell this stuff on and make a little bit more. Probably tips me over the 200,000 coin mark again, which is nice. And then, hey, who knows, with a weekend league ahead of me, maybe I can get that up to sort of 300,000 or something. Would be nice, wouldn't it? But we'll see. We'll see what we can make happen. I forgot also to sell that Laporte that we got from our Rivals rewards, or one of the packs that we did. So, yeah, stuff is going to eventually sell here. And if that stuff does sell, it's going to take me up to about 210k, isn't it? So, not bad. I think I can just discard Lafont, though. I don't think he goes for anything. So we'll get rid. Shadow sells, Davies sells, and I think the other stuff will just take a little bit longer. But, yeah, I mean, that Strikeforce, it feels ridiculous. It feels like it flows really very well. I like the 5-star weak foot on Mario Gomez. I like him in game. He's an absolute finisher, that is for sure. And then Cruyff with the technique, Drogba with just that crazy OP ability. They're solid. They're very, very, very good, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the weekend league with them, seeing what we can make happen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. That'd be great. Thank you. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. The links can be found down below in the description. Hey, all that's left to say is I hope you all have a wonderful day. Good luck to your football teams today. Unless you are a Shrewsbury fan, then I hope you lose 5-0. That'd be great. Only because Ipswich play them and I want Ipswich to win. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.